And now to an ABC 10 exclusive. Tonight we are hearing from PG&E employees in their own words about what happened the day the Dixie Fire started next to the company's power lines. ABC 10 investigative reporter Brandon Rittiman also has an update on the company's new homicide charges. But first, Brandon, you have been working for months to get this new audio. Bring us up to speed.
Well, Chris, the audio comes from July 13th. It's the PG&E worker who saw the first flames. It took PG&E about 10 hours to get him to the problem that day, and the flames had just started when he got there. He saw a fallen tree on the power line. This same worker told the federal judge just last month under oath that he's not sure what caused the Dixie Fire. Listen to what he told his dispatcher that day. Does he sound sure?
For the tree that was on the line, there's a tree on the line. Started a fire.
Oh my goodness.
And
Tree grew into line or it fell into the line?
no, it fell into the line.
And that's what started the fire? Or you're
Correct.
sure?
No, that started it.
Asked what changed his mind, the worker told the judge he's reflected and that he's not an expert in what causes fires. In any event, the fire escaped. The Dixie Fire burned almost 1 million acres, including the town of Greenville and several communities around it. One firefighter died of health problems in the line of duty. It burned into 5 counties. They joined in a criminal investigation of this fire, led by the same Butte County prosecutors who convicted PG&E of 84 felony manslaughter charges just last year for the Camp Fire. The Dixie Fire started in the same canyon as that one did. In a recent interview, PG&E's CEO, Patty Poppe, downplayed the criminal investigation. Quote, "The easiest thing someone can do is file criminal charges," she said. And she pointed to something we've told you about, PG&E's official state safety certificate. Having that means the state assumes PG&E was prudent if it causes a fire, which means the company isn't on the hook for the cost of the damage. In the same interview with Bloomberg News, Poppe pushed it one step further. Quote, "I have a hard time understanding how a prudent operator can also be a criminal." Now, the certificate was created by AB 1054. Governor Gavin Newsom not only signed that law, our Fire Power Money investigation revealed his office hired private attorneys to write the law. That cost taxpayers $3 million. And yet, Governor Newsom's office told us in a statement, no governor in California history has done more to hold PG&E accountable.
Of course, if people have not seen that, they can go to firepowermoney.com to watch all 3 parts of that investigation. And Brandon, I know you have spent countless hours with survivors of PG&E wildfires, including the one that had PG&E in court today facing felony manslaughter charges again.
Yeah, Chris, that was last year's Zog Fire outside of Redding in Shasta County. That fire burned almost all of Kenneth Vosson's body. He ran into a pond to try to save himself, but died in the hospital. Karen King was found burned to death next to her car on Zog Mine Road. And on the next road over from that, 8-year-old Fela McLeod and her mom, Elena, burned to death together in a pickup truck, running for their lives. Fela's grandma, Susie, told me today the family is pleased to see PG&E taken to court for the felony manslaughter counts and 27 other crimes. That's despite the delay caused by PG&E trying to get some of the charges for the environmental crimes tossed out today. That's expected to tie this whole case up until at least next April. PG&E wouldn't say if it plans to plead not guilty to the manslaughters, but that is what we expect. The company said in a statement it does not, quote, believe there was any criminal activity in the Zog Fire. PG&E said, quote, "We continue to be saddened for the loved ones of the dead." One of those families today told me they're anxious to see justice be done. Prosecutors haven't arrested anyone at PG&E for the Zog Fire, but they do tell us the investigation's ongoing, and if they can make an arrest, Chris, they will.